Hey everybody, before I shoot today's official daily video, I wanted to do this bonus video for you guys because I owe every single one of you a huge debt of gratitude and a really big heartfelt thank you because today officially marks the 1-year anniversary of me doing Cinema Sickness full time. That is awesome. I mean, okay, I was always kind of doing Cinema Sickness full-time on top of my regular full-time job. This has been a job for many years. The government does tax me on anything I make off this. So it's always kind of been a job, but always sort of a second job. But unfortunately, 1 year ago yesterday, my son's birthday of all days, I was forced to quit the job I was working at. I was at a job for 14 years, for those of you who do not know. Love that job. It was a great job, but unfortunately, I was laid off because they got rid of my department. And then after that, I got a job working in a warehouse. Nothing amazing, just an okay kind of regular job, but it paid the bills. It was all right. One of the main reasons, though, why I took that job was because of the hours. It was the same exact hours I was working at the job I had been at for 14 years, and that worked for me and my family. I work during the days, and my wife works at nights, and we have a young child. So that was really convenient where she would watch him during the day while I was at work, and I would watch him at night while she was at work. It was great. Well, after being at this job for 6 months, they all of a sudden told me, hey, we're going to change your hours. Okay, what? And I'd be working much later in the evening, and that wasn't going to work. What would we do with our child at night? So it wasn't going to work for us, and my wife and I kind of discussed things, and I actually ended up quitting. I did go into my boss and said, hey, one of the reasons I took this job was because of the hours, and I explained the situation of my work schedule, my wife's work schedule, the fact that we have a child, and they pretty much told me, they were actually kind of rude about it. They told me, tough. So I said, okay, bye. And I walked out that day. But again, I discussed it with my wife, and I told her, I'm like, maybe this is the point where I start doing this Cinema Sickness full time. I was actually, for 4 months before I quit my job, I was already living off Cinema Sickness. This was something I was already doing that was making me enough money to support my portion of my family. So it was already kind of working to begin with, but still, it was a big risk just doing this and not having, a steady income, not knowing that every 2 weeks I'd have X amount of money in the bank and, what were my benefits going to be like. And there were a lot of questions and a lot of risk, but I had some money saved up. And my wife told me, because my wife is the most amazing woman in the world, she said, look, if you're going to do this, do it now. Because if you wait to do it, if you get another job and wait X amount of years, it's never going to happen. You're never going to do this full time. You're never going to put your full energy into it and make this your possible career. She's like, do it now while we have some money saved up, while if it doesn't work out, we won't be in trouble. Just go for it. And I went for it. I started doing this full time. Even over the last year, though, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about these videos. But still, yes, doing this now full time in the sense that this is my only means of income. And again, I would not be doing this if not for you guys. I never would have took this risk. I never would have said, okay, let's do this. I'm no longer going to have a steady income. I'm going to have, the income of the videos, the income of Patreon, the income of Spreadshirt, the income of the stores. I'm going to rely on that, and hopefully that'll make things work. It has been for 4 months, but hopefully it will continue to work out. But I had no idea if it was or if it wasn't, and because of you guys, it has, and I cannot thank you enough for that. My goals were kind of, as you guys know, last September, I went on vacation to Walt Disney World, went down there for 2 weeks by myself. What a fun time that was. Very relaxing. I was kind of stressed out over the year with, quitting my job and doing this full time and whatnot. I needed a nice break away from everything. So I kind of said, okay, at that point, when I get back from that vacation, I'm going to see how things are going. If things are looking good, all right. And things were. And at that point, I was like, okay, once I hit the 1 goal or 1 year mark, that'll be my cutoff. That's kind of my decision. If I'm doing well, I'll continue on. If I'm not, it's going to be time to look for a new job. And the wife agreed as well. She kind of told me, she's like, all right, if a year passes and you're not, supporting, what you need to support, and you're not bringing in the money, you're half of the household income, you're going to have to go get another job. And I was like, okay, I was cool with that. But so far, everything is going great. It keeps building. I'm getting more and more subscribers. I'm doing better and better at the store. I want to branch out the store a bit. I kind of did already with the toy store, where I have cinematic related toys and memorabilia at the toy store. So I've already branched out there. I want to start doing more conventions. I'm thinking about doing maybe some flea markets as well, selling there, not just shopping there. I've actually been invited out to more and more conventions. This year I was invited out to 3, although I'll be doing 4. I'm going to another one as well. So I've been invited back to some. So it's just amazing how things are growing, how things have progressed over the last year. And once again, it's all because of you, all of you guys. If not for you, again, I would not be doing this. There'd be no reason to do this. I'd be working behind a desk somewhere miserable. But instead, I'm doing what I love and putting my heart and soul into these videos and into the store, and I want to continue to do so, and of course make things grow and get better. I have more ideas. I'm always having ideas, as you guys know, for those of you who have been watching me for a while. I'm always kind of changing things up and thinking up new ideas on how I want to do these videos and run things and whatnot, and I have some more ideas for this summer. Kind of want to expand on what I was going to do last summer, but then kind of didn't because of the way my videos were being shot at the time. Now I'm shooting my videos a little differently with narrations. I brought narrations back. A lot of you guys seem to enjoy that. I kind of like it as well. Sort of. It's more work when I get home. It's twice as much work when I get home, which kind of stinks. And some nights I'm up very, very late recording audio. But at the same time, it makes things a little bit easier to shoot while I'm out and about. So I have some ideas on how that could actually benefit me shooting more stuff while I'm out. So we'll see about that. I got some ideas. So again, guys, this is amazing, and I completely owe it all to you guys, so thank you so much. It's kind of crazy the way things worked out. Again, I had no idea I was ever going to get laid off from a job that I had been at for 14 years. I mean, that was crazy. It really did hit me pretty hard at that point. But then when I got my new job, I had no idea that 6 months into it, I was going to be forced to quit. And then I had no idea that I'd be like, well, let's just do Cinema Sickness full time. And that would actually work out. So everything just kind of fell into place. And it really fell into place kind of because of you guys. So thank you so much. Again, I have a lot of cool stuff planned in the future and coming up. So I thank you so much. And again, to everybody who does help support, whether you just simply watch these videos, for everybody on Patreon, thank you very much. Again, for Spreadshirt, people who buy t-shirts and whatnot. Last month, a lot of you guys bought t-shirts. That's awesome. But again, the big one's always really the store. For those of you who actually purchase items from the Cinema Sickness Media Store and the Cinema Sickness Toy Store, those are my big sources of income and what really does help keep these videos going. So I really thank you guys for that. A lot of you guys do buy off of there. Some of you guys are buying stuff like every week, and thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Still trying to think up of ways I can maybe kind of give you some sort of bonus for buying from the store, kind of like Patreon, patrons on Patreon, they get like early access to my videos. I'm thinking of something, somehow I could do something for you guys as well who buy from the store. I don't know what, I'm thinking about it. If you guys have ideas, I don't leave a comment down below, but I'm trying to think of something because I do owe you guys a lot. For those of you who do shop at the store, it really does mean a lot. So thank you guys. Thank you for me. Thank you for my family, from my wife, from Sean. Thank you so much. We really do owe you guys, again, a big debt of gratitude and a really big thank you for everything you've done for me, for this channel, for my store, for my family. Thank you guys so incredibly much, and I can't believe it's already been a year. It really does feel like it's been like a month, but the fact that it's been a year is crazy, and that's awesome. And I look forward to thanking you guys again on 420. 420 means a lot different, something a lot different to me than it means to a lot of other people. But next year on 420, April 20th, I look forward to doing another video thanking you guys for 2 years. So we'll see. So again, guys, that is it. So again, thank you all so much. I just love you guys all all. You're amazing. You're fantastic. And here's looking forward to another 20 years. I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Bye.